A ceasefire in eastern Congo brings hope, but the scars of war linger for thousands. Months of brutal fighting have devastated cities and torn families apart. With Goma under Rwanda-backed rebels, the Democratic Republic of Congo is calling for an emergency UN Human Rights Council session on February the 7th, urging global action against the region's atrocities.
The alliance of rebel groups in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo have declared a humanitarian ceasefire starting on Tuesday. In a statement, the group, which includes the Rwanda-backed M23 rebels, cited humanitarian reasons for the ceasefire after it has been capturing territory in eastern parts of the country. Goma, the city in the heart of this conflict zone, is reeling from the loss of life. Morgues are overflowing and the city's hospitals are struggling to keep up with the surge in casualties. Red Cross workers and civil protection teams buried as many as 120 decomposing bodies in Goma on Monday. The conflict has displaced around 500,000 people. Many displaced families are now dismantling their makeshift shelters in refugee camps and preparing to return to their villages despite ongoing security concerns.
This fighting reminds me of how we fled Kichanga after fighting broke out there, but it has now again followed me to Goma. My family and I decided to flee again to Rwanda, but I now want to return to move to the distant place, like a city.
However, thousands of displaced people in eastern Congo still fear further attacks and sexual violence if they return home after recent fighting, despite encouragement from occupying rebels.
Yes, this really happened. Many among us have been raped. They enter houses and rape mothers and daughters. If they find them together in the house, they rape them all together in their tent. They loot and rape women and girls. That's why we fled.
My concern is peace, because if we return home to Zulu, those who took our land are still there and continue to kill people and spread terror. We fled because they kill our people, and we only return when there is peace and tranquility. Not today.
Congo government spokesperson has stressed that the international community must take concrete action and impose sanctions on Rwanda in order to curb the M23 rebel conflict.
The world or the international community cannot not react on what Rwanda is doing in the eastern part of the DRC. They've been killing a peacekeeper from United Nations.
The UN Human Rights Council on Tuesday said that it would hold an urgent session on the situation in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo to focus on the human rights situation. As Eastern Congo grapples with the aftermath of conflict and the fragility of a new ceasefire, the call for peace is not just a political plea, it's a humanitarian imperative. Bureau Report, DD India.